A lot of people talk about confidence, but they don't know what it actually is. Confidence isn't this loud, macho, look at me energy. Confidence is how good you feel about yourself and your own abilities. Or in simple terms, how much do I trust in myself? This simple mindset shift is a key part in becoming more confident. So throughout this video, I want you to think about what areas in your life are you lacking confidence in. Think about confidence like a bank account. If you look at your bank account and you have $0, you're not gonna feel good about yourself. Why? Because you don't have anything invested in it. You have no funds, no resources. This same concept applies to your life and confidence. If you aren't invested in yourself, if you don't have the tools needed, you're not gonna feel confident. Why? Because you aren't making an investment. So working out, picking up a new skill, reading, right? All of these things are little ways that you can invest in yourself to be confident. If you've ever seen successful entrepreneurs get interviewed, a lot of times they're asked what would they do if they had little to no money, and there's usually something along the lines of I would pick up a book or I would invest in myself. Why? Because the more you invest in yourself, the more you obtain skills that you can take throughout the rest of your life. The more you do something, the less scary it becomes. When I think back to my first couple videos on YouTube, I was so scared of the concept of speaking into a camera with the possibility of the whole world seeing it, right? There's a weird feeling that I had about that. Why? Because I'd lacked confidence because I hadn't done it before. Now that I made more videos, I feel more comfortable speaking on camera because I've done it, because I've built repetition. On the flip side, if you ask me what I'm most confident in, I'd say basketball because I spent nearly 20 years of my life invested in it. That same concept applies to anything that you're trying to build confidence in. Now, when it comes to building confidence, and you might have heard me say this before, where you don't want to be is exactly where you need to be. If you're not confident in speaking to people, if you're not confident in your body and working out, whatever it is, you need to attack that head on so that you can improve in it. The only way that you're going to improve in it is by actually doing. And this same concept applies to anything. Think about when you were a kid, you probably didn't feel confident riding a bike. It was probably scary, you were worried about injuring yourself, hurting yourself, and maybe you did, but eventually you got on the bike and you learned how to ride. Why? Because you took the risk and you built that repetition. Now, one of the biggest confidence killers that I see, especially right now, is comparing your life to someone else's, especially on social media. But you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. And by doing this, you won't feel good about yourself because you're envious of someone else's life. I know you've heard it before and it sounds cliche, but comparison is the true thief of joy. Don't let someone else's life make you feel worse about your own life. We are all on different paths, and if you want to kill your confidence, keep comparing yourself to others. You have to be mindful of what you are feeding yourself, not only through social media, but what you're telling yourself, that you're no good, that you suck at this, that you'll never figure it out. These are repetitions that you're building to kill your confidence. What you feed in your mind shapes how you feel about yourself. This applies to what you're listening to, what your friends and family may be telling you. If they're feeding you negativity, you might have to be in a different environment. Once again, I know it's cliche, but the term look good, feel good is so true. When I felt the most confident in my life, it was usually when I was working out the most, when I was taking care of my body, when I was eating the best. If you're proud of what you see in the mirror and proud of what you're presenting to yourself, you're gonna be proud of what you're presenting to other people as well. I truly believe that taking care of your body is one of the easiest ways to build confidence. Before I started working out, I was scrawny, I weighed 163 pounds, I couldn't lift a toothpick. But after years of working out, years of lifting, my confidence has improved as much as my strength. Now, if you remember earlier in the video, I asked what areas in your life do you not feel confident in? Regardless of how many times you may or may have not done it, you have to attack it head on. Because once you build confidence in yourself, other areas in your life are going to improve as well. So just remember this. You don't build confidence first. The more you do something, the more confident you will be in it. So start making those deposits and watch how much more confident you become. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and share with someone who's looking to improve their confidence. And if you like this video, I have 2 more here that might be just what you need.